You need to watch this if you've ever shivered through a blackout or wondered how you'd stay warm when the power fails. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and share this with anyone who wants to outsmart the cold, because what you're about to learn could change how you think about warmth forever. When the power goes out, panic sets in fast. Our lives depend on a fragile web of energy, and when it fails, our sense of control vanishes. We shiver in cold rooms, realizing how little we understand about true warmth. Our ancestors didn't panic. They innovated. They knew warmth wasn't about heating air, but about storing and conserving heat. They mastered the use of stone, earth, and body heat, building systems for survival, not just comfort. In this video, we'll uncover ancient heating methods: Roman hypocausts, Chinese kang beds, Viking longhouses, and the timeless wisdom behind them. This isn't just history. It's a practical guide to resilience. Let's reclaim the legacy of survival our ancestors perfected. Modern heating pours energy into air, a poor way to store warmth. The moment the furnace stops, heat escapes. Romans saw the flaw. Their hypocausts turned floors and walls into slow-release radiators. Hot air from a furnace flowed beneath thick floors, heating stone and tile, not just the air. Once warmed, these massive structures radiated heat for hours, even after the fire died. Walls, too, were heated from within, creating a cocoon of stored energy. The building itself became a thermal battery, holding warmth long after the flames faded. In a blackout, such homes stayed warm for days, not minutes. This was more than luxury. It was survival engineering. The lesson: store heat in mass, not air. Work with physics, not against it. Our ancestors' homes remembered the fire long after it was gone. Modern homes, by contrast, lose heat instantly. The wisdom of heating structures, not spaces, is a blueprint for true preparedness. The stones remember even when the power fails. The real battle against cold happens at night, when our bodies are most vulnerable. Ancient cultures didn't heat whole houses. They focused warmth where it mattered. The bed. The Chinese kang bed stove is a prime example. A brick platform heated by cooking fires, storing heat for the night. Families slept, worked, and gathered on its warm surface, using daytime fuel for nighttime comfort. No extra fire was needed, just smart use of thermal mass. Similar systems appeared worldwide. Korea's ondol, stone sleeping platforms, all using dense materials to store and radiate heat. The principal target heat where you need it most. Modern homes waste energy heating empty rooms. Ancient systems heated people, not spaces. In survival, a warm bed is your best defense. Insulate your sleeping area, use hot stones or water bottles, and focus on direct warmth. Store heat where you sleep, and you'll outlast the coldest night. Before furnaces, our ancestors turned to the earth for warmth. Just below the surface, the ground stays a steady temperature year-round, a natural insulator. Pit houses and earth-sheltered homes use this to their advantage, buffering against freezing air and wind. The Earth's thermal mass kept interiors stable, reducing the need for constant fires. Vikings built turf-walled longhouses, using thick sod for insulation and heat retention. Communal fires warmed the space, and the earth and turf held that heat long after the flames died. These homes were passive heating systems, no moving parts, just smart design. The lesson: use the planet as your ally. Berm your home, build into hillsides, or add green roofs. Earth sheltering is ancient, but it's still one of the most effective ways to stay warm with minimal energy. Partner with the planet, and you'll always have a buffer against the cold. The smoky open fire is a myth. Our ancestors refined their fuel. Charcoal, made by slow-burning wood in low oxygen, burns hotter and cleaner than raw wood. Ancient people used braziers, portable metal or ceramic heaters, to bring targeted warmth indoors. Charcoal's efficiency meant less smoke, less fuel and safer indoor heating. Making charcoal took skill, but the payoff was huge, a high-energy, low-smoke fuel for survival. Romans, Japanese and others used braziers for precise on-demand heat. The key: refine your fuel and control combustion. In a crisis, knowing how to make and use charcoal can mean safe, efficient warmth. It's a survival skill worth reclaiming. Generating heat is only half the battle. Keeping it is the real challenge. Our ancestors mastered insulation with what they had: tapestries, hides, thick curtains and layered bedding. Heavy fabrics trapped air, blocking drafts and reducing heat loss from stone walls and windows. Four-poster beds with drapes created microclimates, keeping sleepers warm without heating the whole room. Animal hides served as floor and wall coverings, nature's best insulators. Homes were laid out for warmth, living spaces clustered around the hearth, storage rooms on the cold side, and entryways designed to block cold air. Every design choice was about conserving heat. The lesson before making more heat: stop losing what you have. Seal drafts, add layers, and create smaller, warm zones. Insulation is a fuel-free strategy for survival. Use every tool, layout, fabric and design to keep warmth where you need it. Today, warmth is private. In the past, it was communal. Shared sleeping spaces, like Viking or Native American longhouses, use collective body heat for survival. 10 people in a room generate a kilowatt of heat, enough to raise the temperature significantly. Communal fires and close quarters meant less fuel per person and more efficient heating. Even livestock were brought indoors, their body heat helping to warm the home. Villages were built close together with shared walls and narrow streets to reduce heat loss. The community itself became a thermal system, pooling resources and warmth. In a crisis, isolation wastes energy. Huddling together is the oldest, most effective survival strategy. Share heated spaces, pool body heat, and support each other. The lesson: resilience is a team sport. Gather in one well-insulated room, and you'll stay warmer, safer, and stronger. Sometimes survival means coming together. Ancient and modern heating are worlds apart. Modern systems rely on constant power, heating air in lightweight, leaky homes, fast but fragile. When the grid fails, warmth vanishes instantly. Ancient systems started with conservation. Thick walls, earth and stone created thermal batteries that held heat for days. They heated mass, not air, and focused warmth where it was needed: beds, hearths and communal spaces. Portable braziers, insulated beds and shared rooms maximized efficiency. Ancient heating was slow but resilient. Modern heating is fast but brittle. The real difference is philosophy: convenience versus survival. Our ancestors' homes, fuel and habits formed an integrated, self-reliant system. When the power goes out, modern furnaces are useless. But the principles of hippocausts, kang beds and turf walls still work. Heat the structure, not the space. Target warmth, conserve energy, and adapt your behavior. Ancient logic is a blueprint for resilience. In a blackout, it's not technology, but wisdom that keeps you warm. The old ways endure when modern systems fail. The wisdom of our ancestors is a living blueprint for resilience. You don't need a Roman villa to use these lessons. Thermal mass, targeted heat, and smart insulation work anywhere. Focus on storing heat, sealing drafts, and heating sleeping areas directly. Small changes, like adding thermal mass or insulating windows, make a big difference. This knowledge bridges past and future, empowering you to face uncertainty with skill. If you value real preparedness, subscribe and share these lessons. Survival isn't just about enduring, it's about thriving, no matter what comes.